Hello and welcome to Happy Little Rohan, where indeed we now control Minas Tirith and have for a little while, and so we construct a Master Mason's Hall. This is good news. We are keeping Mordor in check at Karandros simply by besieging that place with a force that they do not want to face in the field, and then we are preparing for, well, further incursions south. So I'm thinking that from here on out for Rohan, the plan shall be to take Karasast and Pelargia, and then as we move west we're going to gradually restore the kingdom of Gondor by giving away Minas Tirith and then other settlements to follow, so that this proud nation, now reduced to cinders, can then arise like, well, basically a phoenix from the ashes, right? That would be nice. We will have to fight both Mordor and Harad in order to do so, but we will, and our forces are indeed moving in. And you know what, I'm kind of thinking that, why don't we turn the sound up just a little bit, just a tiny little bit. But yeah, so this is where we are. We've got some decent forces around here. The remnants of our army still going, of our grand army still going strong, but it did what it needed to do. It beat back thousands and thousands, even tens of thousands of orcs. And so we shall embrace the coming turns with fervor, because, well, look at the wonders that await us. So, let's end the turn and see what happens. And of course, yes, here in the north, as you see before you, we are also moving in on Goblin Town with a much less well-equipped force, let's be real, but the fact that we can strike at the goblins in two places, I think that is cause for celebration. And let's see if Zagkala now becomes the site of a battle. It is. Igrik, who shall fight of and defeat High Chieftain Uglak with his Mountain Uruks, right? Yes. A formidable unit. So, but we have some aerial lancers, freshly plucked, recruited, and outfitted. And generally speaking, this looks like an army we can deal with. There are some Azog's Defilers, and they shall be meddlesome. But I think we can take them. And that's... what else do they have? Yeah, so it's a bunch of infantry. The heavy goblin crossbows, we'll need to look out for them and try to take them out wherever we can, because they do hit really hard. If they get a, you know, a good look at your cavalry units, any units actually, then you are going to be a sad person. That's just how that goes. But yeah, Igrik will have to stand his ground against Captain Muznaz and High Chieftain Uglak. Let's do it! And it seems that another large goblin army is waiting in the wings, and should Uglak fail, then perhaps they shall pick up the pieces and try to attack us. So we must try to reduce or keep our losses to a minimum in this battle, because we might be needing our troops right after this as well. Now I'm thinking that the captain and his small insignificant force is coming from behind, and since we don't want any disruptions while fighting Uglak, we shall try to take those reinforcements out immediately. Don't have that many Rohirrim archers, which is annoying, but they shall focus their attention on Azog's Defilers. And so will the skirmishers, I think. Or maybe the skirmishers are better suited for dealing with the Mountain Uruks, to be honest. Oh well. We shall set up our infantry on a hill that seems advantageous to us. Ooh, and do you know what? I think this place is going to be pretty neat. No, actually this is better, because it shall be the anvil upon which the hammer of the Rohirrim will fall time and time again. So we must also take into account that it should not just be an advantageous place to defend, it should be a wonderful place upon which the enemy can be charged into and then broken. which is more difficult to do over here. Better to do over here, I think. Then we have our infantry. Yeah, we'll just form them up in something that seems sensible. And we'll have some scouts. And then a Greek himself. Battle hardened and well experienced at this point. I mean, he has 8 experience points, lending him an attack of 12 and charge of 13, which is altogether pretty fan-spanking-tastic. Fan-spanking-tastic? Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Fan-spanking-tastic. Okay, okay. So here they come. So we'll hit him. You are to run over there. Archers. You are to go over here, along with the skirmishers. You know what? I think maybe we should try to take our forces and actually point them in the direction that our enemy will come from. Yeah, come on. There we go. Okay. And then, air lancers, ready to pounce. Egric, you can just kind of come into... And then we'll see what we can do. So, halberdiers first. Not too worried about them initially. But we'll want to take out the Uruk overseers if we can. If we get a chance, you know. And then, apart from that, Goblin Band, Hunters, Goblin Band. Okay, so we will need some heavy charging into the backs of those initially. I think that's the general. That one right there. And then the morale should falter. That's the plan. And this army is pretty big. But the principle shall be the same. Lancers, form up, because once this unit is through, we shall use the Rohirrim to punch a hole in these goblins. You can go for the hunters, and boom, and boom, and we'll see what happens. Okay, they'll pin them in place, and then we come in like that. Oh, he already died. Great, 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 great. Let's just charge into the side of them, see if we can break them completely, but they are spears, so they will be more resilient than perhaps we would find ideal. Orc hunters. Okay. Yeah, they're eager. Still eager after having lost their general. What annoyance that is. But we'll take them on, we'll take them on. And Egric, you have done an amazing job against those guys, so prepare to do that again, please. Okay, here we have Goblin Band, about to be charged by the air lancers. And you are reducing the Goblin Band to a Goblin few, I guess. Oof. Yes. Punching into the enemy lines. Very good. You have broken the Goblin Band over there. That's nice. Okay. Okay. Where are you at? Oh, hello. About to say hello to some scouts over there. Nice. You can't shoot the enemy that I want you to shoot, so you'll just act anvil until further notice. Nice. Air lancers, take out the hunters. Oh, they're already broken. Goblin band. Let's smash them, and let's take out the overseers if we can. Nice. Okay, you know what? We're gonna cease on this momentum. And see if we can do something about those halberdiers. That'll be excellent. There we go. There's the halberdiers gone. And then some goblin band. Yeah, sure. Just take them out, please. Nice. They're all gone. Okay, that was a pretty effective routing. And now we can turn our attention to the main event. And we have effective range, so let's do it. First of all, let's send our dear cavalry out here to the side, and okay. I expect that, yes, Azog's defilers are also prowling on the flanks over here. We must be wary of that. Scouts, you can perhaps do a few little things here and there, but I don't expect great things from you. Okay. Okay, shoot Azog's defilers, please. Just take out as many as possible, please. That's what we want. Okay, the orcs are streaming at us. Orcs and goblins alike. But I think we shall have a good chance of winning this. Because they're wasting their shots at our archers. Which is fine. They're pretty heavily armored. So, you know, an armor rating of 11. So that's pretty good. Azog's defilers under pressure. Very nice. Okay. Peasant scouts. What can we do with you? Not much right now. But it is to come. Ooh, maybe no. We should probably see if we can't. Let's see if we can pin Azog's defilers with the scouts and then encircle them with the Rohirrim. Kind of what I'm thinking here, and the Greek you can help too. Okay. Yes. Very nice. Come on. Engage. Keep them engaged. Keep them engaged. Very good. Very good. They're turning. They're pivoting. And they are not liking the pressure under which they find themselves. Which is good. Okay, then we have mountain orc hunters coming from for the lancers, which is something they shall absolutely come to regret. What's that? Goblin band. No trouble. I mean, they will fight to the death probably because they are led by their faction leader. But I think we'll be able to get them. Right, push through them, please. Okay. How are you doing? Ooh, you're actively pursuing them. That's pretty neat. Keep doing that. It's gonna be great. Just hunt them down. They can't outrun you. Now, how are we doing over here at our melee line? We are holding so far, and actually, somewhat successfully holding them off. This is nice. This is nice. I like it. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, you're fighting the mounted Uruks. Ah, that's not too good for you. But on the other hand, it seems that Azog's defilers over here have been struggling against our skirmishers. But yeah, horse archers are not really the best bet for dealing with the mountain Uruks in melee. Not by a long shot. So just run away. Skirmishers, you can just concentrate on the defilers. You should be able to handily smash them. And, I mean, I'm fine with you shooting at the Uruks, but, yeah. It's a bit not really what you're made for. Okay, what are we doing here? You're being attacked from behind, because, of course, you bloody are. And you are about to be attacked behind, because, of course, you bloody are. And how are you doing? You are hunting down Azog's Defilers to the last. Which I'm going to have to be okay with. Because then we've taken out their cavalry. They shall then have no real tactical counterpart to our mobility. Okay. What to do with this? What to do with this? Arid Lancers, of course. You can just plow into those archers. I think that'll be wonderful. Heavy Goblin Infantry. Not sure what to do with you. We'll just keep the Goblin Band running after the Lancers. I'm fine with that. And then they can plow into the Mountain Orc Hunters, maybe? Yes. Okay. What's that? A creek? No. No. Don't get caught by those bloodthirsty buggers. No, 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 no. We'll hit him. Actually, a Greek, you need to hunt down a general for me. And there are the Lancers, you're coming for the Hunters, and ooh, is it wonderful. That should put a dent in them, if you know what I'm saying. Good. Okay. Now we need to start supporting our main line. Of course, our Lancers are doing so indirectly, but we do need to take a more active role in this now. This needs to be full priority. So I want you to run around, and then I want you to attack that Goblin Band. Okay, how are you doing over here? Yes, you're killing some things. It's fine. But Arid Lancers, you are to move to pastures new. And, you know what? Smash some of those Goblin Infantry over there. I think that'll be good. Now, skirmishers, how are you doing? Oh, you've been struggling against the Defilers. There's one left, though. Do they have some kind of thing? Okay, the scare horses. Okay. So they are not completely bad against... Oh, yeah. Bonus against horses and Northern cavalry. That's basically us. Well, How are you doing over here? You're fighting heavy infantry. No, please. Please, stop yourselves from doing that. I mean, it's nice that you're leading them off the field, essentially, but Okay. Charge into the Goblin Archers, please. You are smashing the infantry, very nice. And then you can kind of... no. You are partially entangled. Ugh. Okay. We're gonna see some losses in this. No doubt about it. Yeah, skirmishers. Take out the overseers. That'll be nice. And how about... Okay, the Mountain Uruks are doing a thing. You know what? Okay, we are going to use a Rohirrim Archer battalion against those Uruks. And then we're going to pressure them from behind. Now, scouts. What to do with you? Right over there for now. Yes!
A worthy enemy, but no less dead for that.
That is great news. Was that the... Yes, it was the Rohirrim Archers that brought him down. Marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. Good. Wonderful. Okay. Now, Helmingers, you need to start supporting your fellow man. Or men, I suppose. We have aerial lancers resting a little bit, but they are being accosted by Goblin Band. We can't have that. So... smash, please. And smash, please. Now you... what are you in a position to do? You're in a position to run over here. Take out the archers, please. And you are fighting the Uruks, but you're not fighting them on the best of terms, are you? No. Please charge those overseers. Rohan archers, get out of there. We hit them. Strike the mountain Uruks. Then... the Rohan archers can just keep doing that, that's fine. You need to not get entangled with Goblin halberdiers, even though their morale is pretty shit. So, I suppose you could rout them at a pinch. What are we doing here? Most of them are running away. Oh, that's cool. That's good. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay. Read them. Catch some of those heavy archers. Yeah, now it's just an all-out brawl, essentially. Ooh, but we still have the heavy infantry there. And we need to encircle. Okay. Lancers. But you know what? I think we can do it without the Lancers. Because the Greek is coming right there. That's going to do a bit. And then all we need is a little bit of show of force. You know, some numbers to just make them think twice about staying on the field. Yeah, you need to get away from the charging Goblin Band. And then... yeah, away. Thank you. And you have successfully routed the infantry. Very nice. Okay, good. They're wavering. Oh, and they're broken. Very nice. You don't need to do anything then. And the Helmingers, yeah, everybody's doing their thing. 30% losses against the thousands arrayed against us. I think this is pretty good. What do we have here? A couple mountain Uruks. Run after them. Goblin Band. Run after them. And then I think we're mostly covered. Oh, what is this? A couple archers. Doo-doo. Catch that crossbowman. Nice. And some heavy goblin archers. You know what? Everybody, just converge. Look at that. And the scouts have... No. That's the Rohirrim. Ah, nice.
Our foe is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember
Very
this
good.
day remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
We have triumphed against Atlak. Very good. Very good stats overall. The Arid Lancers, we did recover a couple of them, and they really did well. 353 on that one. Can't complain about that. And the Helmingers actually did some good as well, both capturing enemies and shooting them down. With, of course, minimal losses, as you would expect from heavily armored archers, keeping mostly out of the fray. And Igrik, I mean, with a starting point of 18 troops, I think, you know, each man killing almost 11 enemies is pretty laudable. Very laudable indeed. I mean, the logical progression of that would be the Arid Lancers with their 60 man strong battalions killing 700 Almost. So, it is very impressive. Yeah, let's just get rid of them. And indeed, another army calls us, as if by name, to say, hello, I'm not gonna let you take that color. So what do they have? Oh, this is the trash army then. Oh, this is where the snagger come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units of snagger. Half this army is snagger. I mean, not more than half in numerical terms. And oh goodness. Well, we are going to quickly save it and smash them. And how advantageous it is that they don't have a general.
Turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events.
It means cavalry bodyguard, but it also means very brittle morale. Okay, let's just set up over here. Hello, little anvil. Okay. Our cavalry archers and skirmishers will need a bit of a help after this, I guess. But there aren't really any units in this whole army that we couldn't take out with even our light cavalry. So let's just say hello. They have 1 unit of melee cavalry on the far end. And actually they are probably the ones we'll need to take. Okay, no, let's focus on their crossbow cavalry. Their warg scouts. Then Eretz skirmishers can perhaps work a bit on their warg riders. Yes, that's how it's going to be. And our lancers and Egric will be ready to capitalize on the death of their leader. Skirmishers, overseers, hunters, not really many archers surrounding their general, which is good for us because it means, yeah, the archers all the way over there. They will be able to run over in a few seconds, but those are very expensive seconds for them to lose. So we shall make them suffer. Okay, war scouts. That's the target. Okie dokie. Okay. They're pulling their cavalry away, but it just means that we can shoot them better, so I'm not gonna... It means our Helmingers will be given that job. Not gonna complain about that. You're taking on the riders. Very nice. Very nice. Just keep going. Rohan marchers. Just flank around them. Okay, snag archers are preparing to fire on the riders over here. Well, we can't have that. Rohan, why don't you take on those archers there? And scouts, take on the snagger archers. Riders of the mark.
General abandons his men.
Oh, well. Okay. Time to kill some Uruk overseers, I think. And time for you guys to run over and snipe those riders. Okay. Nice. You have taken out half the overseers. I guess that's okay for now. Then, oh, but there are of course 2 units of them. Of course there are. Why would I doubt the goblins and their capability to mass produce their own troops? Okay. You are not doing very well because you've encountered the entire army. Okay. Well.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Nah. Almost certain. I don't think so. Yeah, looking at this, I'm gonna pull you away. And gonna pull you away also. Okay, nice. What do we have here? Warg Riders. Coming along. Well, you know how we deal with Warg Riders? We charge them. Ooh, there are some Orc fighters over there. Who might have a bone to pick with what we want to do. What do we have here? Snagger Stalkers. Oh, goodness. Just charge them down, run them down. They're not going to pose a threat. More Snagger Stalkers. Oh, dear. Well. Okay. How are you doing over here? Well. Uruk Overseer is coming along. Agric. Oh, hello. You've been ambushed by overseers. Okay, that was actually pretty mean. Okay, how are you doing over here? You have charged into the Snagger Stalkers and killed over half of them. Oh, that is just, I mean, it is almost hilarious how bad they are. Oh, hello. The Hiram are struggling, but, you know, it's understandable. We'll need to do something about those. How you doing? You can run down those Orc fighters. You can take out those Snagger Stalkers. And where are you at? You know what? You can also take out some Snagger Stalkers, to be honest. You can take out the Goblin Band. And you can just run away. There's some orcs over there that need a good ploughing. There's a goblin band right there that needs a seeing to. And after that you can turn around and deal with the infantry. It's gonna be nice. Okay. We need to run down that goblin band over there. Oh, the Snagger are running because of course they are. This is the moment when the battle is won. I mean, I can hardly see any troops of theirs that aren't routing at this point. So, Goblin Infantry, let's rout them too. How are you doing? You are routing everything you come into contact with. That's excellent. That's what you're there for. Okay. What else? Need to take those out, and they're all routing and routing and routing and routing. Rowdy, 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 rowdy. Okay. Right here, marchers. Ready to ride out and ride down some Snagger. Arid Lancers. You need to do something against those infantry over there. And you two actually survived, which I am deeply impressed with. So run down the infantry, please. and the entire enemy army is routing.
Time to press the attack.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So in a series of battles, we have now defeated what, about 5,500 enemy orcs. Orcs, goblins, you know. Tolkien did tend to use those interchangeably, so. Any distinctions are maybe just a bit like distinguishing people. Not as meaningful as a lot of people might think. Let's see. Okay, well, I think this battle is about as won as we need it to be.
Our foe is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember this day remember.
Oh, sorry,
it as the
4,000.
day
I
of
forgot there were
most
4,000 in this
glorious
army.
victory.
And we're seeing solid numbers across the board without anyone really outperforming and, you know, everyone. The Helmingers killed a lot simply by shooting their bows. The Lancers killed a lot by trampling down, but also capturing a lot. And of course the Rohirrim also caught a lot of enemies. And the archers and skirmishers, I mean, it's all good here. This is a very experienced army now. And I'd love to just retrain it and give them all good weapon and armor upgrades. And then with that, yeah, then we'd really have an army that could challenge almost anything. Goodbye. They challenge us at the vicinity of Goblin Town 2. Lunjak. Ooh, okay, not as many Snagger, only 1 battalion, but it's not really that. I mean, this is a better army. But we do have the archer cavalry needed to deal with these kinds of enemies. So, I guess we'll just do it. Let's go for a hat trick against the goblins. This time our melee line is a bit more stout, if you will. Yeah. So, here we are. We have 4 of these, so actually I'm gonna split them up into 2. 1 on one side and 1 on the other. And I'm kind of thinking that this looks like a lovely hill to work with. And we have some skirmishers that can be used over there. We have our melee line. The strongest melee line currently in our forces, which is a bit laughable, but hey. We are Rohan after all. And then we have 2 dedicated melee cavalry units, the Rohirrim on the left flank, and of course the wonderful Earfrid on the right, with his 45 strong unit of absolute madness. Okay. We should give him some armor upgrades, that would actually help him a bit, but here we are. Look at these lovely buggers. Well, here come the horses and the riders. Walk scouts, walk scouts. Yeah, we must take these out with archer cavalry. There's really no substitute available to us. Then out here is where we must turn to in order to find even more cavalry. But we should be able to quickly take those out. Okay, Rohan archers, you're dealing with the walk scouts and you're doing so pretty well. You are better equipped to deal with this situation than they are, even though they have a slight edge in numbers. Yeah, just, I mean, keep away from them though. Don't want to give them any too good ideas. And then keep them away from the rest of our army. That's really what you're supposed to do. Okay. How are you doing over here? Yes. Okay. They of course send a few volleys here and there. But as long as they die, that's all I care about. And they do. In the long run, they do. They do. Right. What over here? Well, we have some warg riders. And that's where their general sits. And he will need to be curbed. And curb stomped. Their warg riders shall be shot. Ah, look at that. It's so beautiful. It's annoying that they have two whole of those units over here. The warg riders are now greatly reduced, which is very nice. Ooh, they're charging in. And they're broken. Nice. Okay. Then, we're gonna use you on the general over here. Ooh, and he's coming. He is coming all on his own volition to his death. Let's drag them over here. That's gonna be good. Yeah, over there, over there, over there. Good. Start shooting. Okay. And you just harass the, well, actually, aren't there any, no? They don't have any Uruk overseers over here? Oh, they do over there. Goblin band, goblin band. Okay, okay, okay. Well, just keep harassing everyone in this army, please. And then... yes, they're going straight for the line. Rohan, you need to not be embroiled in melee. Thank you. And... their warg scouts are just milling about, and their warg riders are impotently charging at our archers. Okay, Rohan, you might need to turn and face against those orc fighters and give them a good bashing. Ifrit. There's scouts over there, but don't care about them too much. You are supposed to take down the heavy infantry, and you will with great aplomb. I have no doubt. And yeah. Didn't exactly excel against the fighters, but that comes later. Comes later, comes later, comes later. And turn and charge the goblin infantry. Whee! It's pretty good. How are you doing? Also pretty good. Okay, nice.
The enemy general abandons his men. We
Oh.
captured the enemy's general.
There we go.
That'll teach the cowardly dog to turn
Oh, was
tail
that
and
the
run.
skirmishers doing their thing? Very nice. How are you doing? Very good, it seems. Okie dokie. Walk scouts dealt with. Nice. What are you attacking? Doesn't seem like you're attacking anything. So let's send you against some goblin band. Team 2, please. What are you to do? Well, let me tell you. You are to go over there. Okay. You have been caught in melee, and so have you by the looks of things. I don't like that. Let's get you away. Oh, the walk scouts. Okay. Well, if you've routed them, I can't be too displeased. Because they are a harassment that we would love to do without. Okay. Go for those skirmishes, please. And we'll hit him. Just avoid all those pesky infantry units. And you are mowing down those. Just right through them, really. I hit him coming up on the other side. Haha. Then you can just go right into those. And the goblin infantry over there can be smashed by Airfred. It's fine. The horse archers are having a little bit of a rest. Yes, the Rohan are breaking our enemies. Bodyguards too. There's some hunters over there that need a good seeing to. And then Goblin Band, why not? Because we can then after that kinda use Earfrid to do something nice. Yeah, you need to be doing something else to be taking on those, and so will you. You're charging into the Goblin Band and breaking them, very nice. Continue on the skirmishes, please.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does
We
victory emerge.
are absolutely breaking them now. This is good. We've lost a bunch of troops, but
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
we retain the ones that matter. Okay. You are fighting there. Yeah, okay. Let's do something there. How are you doing? Pretty good. Let's just speed this up now. Goblin Band, Goblin Infantry, sweep them away.
Behold how
There
our
we
cowardly
are.
foe runs. It's time
Yes.
to press the attack.
Nice.
The enemy are utterly vanquished.
Yeah.
This is a great victory.
Very good, very good. Very good, very good, very good indeed. Right, and so we say goodbye. And we take Thankala.
Our courage and honor
And
have
that is
conquered.
great news indeed. I'm picking up a bit of buzzing in my ear. I hope it hasn't been bugging you too much. But it is actually bugging me. I'll try to see if I can resolve this, because, I mean,
Yes, my
we need better.
I'm gonna stick you.
my lord.
Let's see.
Approaching quietly.
Here in Goblin Town, we have Shaka.
Your orders, my lord.
We shall engage.
Okay, that's interesting. So they'll just take the fight. And then we can upgrade to large town in Entwade, which is great. This is what we want. Onodrith has upgraded. Geniard is upgrading. The very stable tower now can do so many lovely things. We can get Shield Maiden the Rohan, which is bloomin' great. Argand, is now stable, I will say. Very stable. And in order to celebrate this stability, we shall have a stables. Why not? But we will also need some growth stuff. So after the garrison quarters and the stables, I'm thinking we invest in some growth potential. And then we'll see where we are.
Yes, my lord.
Windfaller? Yeah, where are you supposed to go? At this point, I don't even know. Because it seems Enedwythe are no longer really chomping at the bits to take our stuff. They have really de-escalated the situation over here.
Yes. We shall continue.
So,
tomorrow.
Windfaller, you might as well just head northeast and... Ooh, we've got a catapult.
Orders.
Well, thank you.
By your command.
That can move into a...
Your will, my lord.
that.
Yes. Orders.
And then we have a bunch of lovely troops moving
As you
ever
Your orders, my lord.
in wonderful directions.
With honor. We can go no further, my lord. We shall continue tomorrow.
And the Lord's Hall will be most appreciated here in Foldberg.
Your will, my lord. Orders.
So what do we have? We have these, and these. These are all lovely troops. Let's get them on the road.
By your command. We can go no
All
further today.
wonderfully upgraded. And this 12 attack. Ah, that's wonderful. With armor piercing, I believe.
Camp here.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Egric is a great cavalry commander. Well, he sure is. He has solidified his reputation as a great commander. And we shall have to excise Melkor's shadow from these lands. Just like we're doing here in Blueost. And Khazad-dûm, and so many other places. Hero's Shrine, that does not go amiss. And soon we can also recruit our own troops here from Khazad-dûm. With wonderful armor, with wonderful weapons, all will be well. Can we build stuff here? Well, we can. It's just not the best stuff. We're really waiting for Derwath to upgrade into a new and glorious form. Bregna's still,
Your will, my lord.
you know,
As you wish.
guarded, at least somewhat. You guys can go over there, and then Eoman,
Yes.
he will soon be able to... Yes, he can actually already leave Calenhad when needed, which is good.
Your orders,
And
my lord.
Jorkenstan, he will be instrumental moving forward, but he shall need a little bit of upgrading, I'm thinking, to get him completely up to speed.
Yes, my lord.
And Egbert, well,
Yes. By your command.
we need all your troops. Why have I ailing spearmen on the... Not sure what happened there.
Your
Anyway,
orders, my lord.
Egbert, you can
Making camp
move and... Rise of the fold, you can proceed and be retrained. That's actually pretty important. I want those.
Yes, my lord.
And what else? Royal Guard. Still a little bit out. How long was that? 7 turns. Ah, okay. Still a while, but it's gonna be wonderful when they get here. And Aldberg, maybe you can, yes, retrain the Riddermark cavalry. That would be splendid. And oh, look at all these lovely, lovely folks coming to join us.
My lord.
Your will, my lord.
I'm thinking that these 35, yeah, they can absolutely go to Aldberg and be retrained.
Continuing later. We can go no further today. My lord.
So that's going to be good. You know what? You guys, you
By
can
your command.
be retrained here. And then move on for weapon upgrades, I guess. No, you should just move all the way.
Yes, my lord.
Orders. As you wish. Joining forces.
All the way to
We can go
Voldberg.
no further today.
These shieldmen of Rohan, though, they can be retrained in our capital, can't they? Or no, we we don't have that stables yet. Okay, and we're gonna send them to the Hornburg.
Orders.
Seems like a good place.
By your command. Yes.
2 turns. Fair enough.
Orders. My lord. Your will, my lord. My lord.
These peasant scouts, we can send them to Altberg and they can just kind of hold down
March to exhaustion.
that place a little bit.
Your will, my lord. Orders.
Your orders, my lord.
And then we hire these Aered Lancers. We're still in the black on the economic
Would you
front.
wish to speak to me?
Nice.
Your will, my lord. Have a taste of my blade.
Do we have... What guild do we have in here? We have a pole turners guild. Okay, so I'm going to send these lovely guys over to Calenhad because they can be retrained with weapons, and that's going to be great. And then perhaps... Can they get Masterwork Chainmail over here? Yes, we can. In due course. It's going to be good. But... that's also where we shall now have to spring into action. Because, well,
Yes.
Captain Lugo needs to be gone. Ooh, first of all though,
My lord.
let's combine these.
Your will.
And then, yeah, that's good.
Your will, my lord.
Now we can
Your
attack.
orders, my lord.
As you command.
Let's quick save it, just because
Muster your courage, men.
the stability of this game is not exactly legendary. Or maybe the instability is. We'll see. Goody. Infantry. You're just gonna do your thing, but I don't think you'll have to do much. One of you over there. The other over there. Ifrit over here, Rohan over here, and you know what? Let's get skirmishers over here too. Nice. What's this? What is this? Come on, goblins, you can do better than that. And then you immediately proceed to leave. Do you have any tactics at all? What is it with you? Just shoot them, lads. Shooty, shooty, shooty. Now they will, of course, be slightly mad at us, and they will shoot back, and all these things. But we've already halved that unit, so I'm not going to be too worried.
Good tidings.
Ah, we shot him dead. Yeah, then there's not really much left, is there? It's just about charging them down and breaking their morale and all that. Piece of pie. Ifrit, begin to move in. Rohit, begin to move out. Charge down the orc hunters. Oh yes, shoot those overseers, that's gonna be good. You are charging into those. They're shaking already.
The battle is very much
Really?
in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Here, Fred. Give them a go. See what they do. They flee. Because of course they do. And you can just catch them. And you go there, you go there. It's all gonna be nice. Whee!
Only half the enemy force remains.
Very good, very good, very good, very good. Here, Fred. Goblin band, take them out, please. Snagger archers. Ow! Okay, we'll hit him. Take out those. Infantry, do your part. Team 2. Hunt down. Team 3.
The enemy army flees
I
the
mean,
field. Pursue
look
and
at
run
that.
down.
That is just beautiful. All around. Beautiful. There we go. Wonderful.
Be awed by the
So
victory
basically,
we have won here
the closer we get to
today.
number parity, the greater the disparity. I mean, look at that. We're hitting 352. Tasty numbers, tasty numbers. And then of course we caught a few. But really that battle was never gonna be a problem. Never, never, never. I think it's safe to say at this point we have the goblins over a barrel. We've got them where we want them. And so maybe we can negotiate some kind of peace. I mean, they did attack us, so...
Honorable, glorious victory.
Yes, my lord.
Let's see what happens if it besieges this place himself. Because it would be funny if they tried to rise up against him. What do they have here? Meitelberg. Where Ilkrun sits. With an ill-prepared army. We're just sweeping through the goblins, really. Opening up an avenue for Thror and Tulin to say hello to Fenelm. And wouldn't that be fun?
Yes, my lord.
Your will, my lord.
More riders of the fold, very nice.
Your will, my lord. Orders. Your will, my lord.
And Lynn here seems to be very severely embattled, but still holding very firmly. Hello, Mordor. Welcome to your latest mistake.
We are besieged.
We can just pull in some reinforcements and give them hell. Belfast is sieged. And the council wants us to take Eastern Osgiliath, which of course has a bit of a roadblock in the form of Western Osgiliath, but I suppose we'll have to take a look. Ooh! What do you have there? It's an army with actual variety. At least a little bit of it. So. Well, Eoman.
Your orders, my lord.
Come, my friend. Because this is gonna get fun. Oh, we had Irwine in there. Does he activate our other army if he sallies out? I'm not sure he will. Sometimes it's finicky in that regard. Oh, he does. That's perfect, because then that's what we'll do when the time comes. And I do think we have what it takes to beat them. We don't have many troops,
Yes.
as in, you know, numerically many, but look at that. 14 attack, 13 charge. That's a beautiful cavalry unit if ever I saw one. And of course we have more coming over every single day.
We can go no further. Orders. By your command, we'll make camp here. Your will, my lord. Yes, my lord.
You know what? You can go to Adras
As you wish.
for your retraining. I think that'll be fine. Then you'll just be sent back to Calenhad for retraining in weapons.
Your orders, my lord.
You. Where to send you? Well, yes, you're going to Foldberg. That's just how that is. Foldberg and Isengard. And these riders of the fold already.
Yes, my
So
lord.
is Egbert.
With honor.
Your orders, my lord.
Orders.
Yes, my lord.
Your will, my lord.
Oh yes, these lovely lads will also do a great job once they arrive. In a couple of turns.
Make camp here. Orders.
Garulf. There you go. And then we have these. Wonderful, folks.
As you wish.
Can also go this way.
To exhaustion, continue.
Mordor is going to tremble under the might of the Rohirrim.
My lord.
You can go to the Rohirrim fort over there.
Orders.
Oldburg, upgradable, very good. Edrith gets a merchant's quarter. And you know what? Yeah, let's just keep this plan. It's a fine plan. It's a fine plan. You have a town guard. You can get a barracks. It's going to be good when it happens, but you know, it's not urgent. More urgent than, say, upgrading the settlement. Trade here could blossom, and you know what? I think it kind of should. And after that, we should be able to upgrade the settlement, which is going to be good too. Sankala, you shall get a tomb. And then let's look at the... Oh yeah, Brawler's Pit. Don't need that. Goodbye.
Your orders, my lord.
And then we besiege Goblin Town.
Your will, my lord.
Why not also besiege
Marching to
Meidelberg?
war.
Because
Beginning the siege.
Yes.
Eofrid himself can absolutely take out these. So I am not worried about that at all. And then the western side of the mountains is basically secured. The elves are even moving into Cameth Bryn. But Goblin Town is their capital, which makes a lot of sense. I suppose it would be.
My lord.
Oh, these area lancers. Need to go down
By
there.
your command. Merging armies,
Off
my
you
lord.
go.
We'll make camp here.
Off for the main show.
Your will, my lord.
And then,
Your
next
orders, my lord.
time around, next episode,
To battle.
we will battle Captain Radgash in the field. And what wonderful, wonderful stuff it will be.
Yes, my lord.
But actually, I'm going to attack from Minas Tirith
We
itself
shall
because it means...
engage.
Oh, he can't flee from battle. Oh, it's because he's under siege. But anyway, this is where we're going to leave it. And next time, we shall take on Captain Radgash and destroy his army. That's just it. I'm going to quickly save it because that's what we're going to do. And then I wish you to have a wonderful day too. Captain Waffle, considerably out.